Okay, we should be live. I'm going to make sure everything is working, and then we can get started. Audio sounds good. All right, there we go. What's going on next? C-Mail, MP, SGYT, Candy, Little Jaw. Welcome on in, everybody. We've got OFL Bowl. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. The Bengals and the Cowboys, the Octi and Nick Bowl. These two teams played against each other early in the season. Didn't go so well for the Bengals. We ended up getting killed on Thanksgiving. But could this year be different? Matt Corral appears to have beaten the Sim Merchant allegations with 3 playoff wins, including a phenomenal performance in the AFC Championship on Saturday against the Texans. On the other side, the Cowboys were the number 1 seed in the NFC. Nick, of course, has never made it to an OFL Bowl. I have made it to 5, winning 4. We're looking to fill the whole hand with rings here. But I have not won one since early OFL 21. And that was a while ago, and 90% of you were not here for that. So for all you know, I could be lying and I've never won a championship. Also, I mentioned about 10 minutes ago that I have a surprise that I've been working on. Let's see if it's going to work. I don't know if it will, but it should. Okay, let's see if it worked. Is it going to work? I think it's working. So yes, as you can see on the screen. Oh wait, no, it's not showing up on the screen. What the heck? I don't think it's working. It's working on my console, but it is not working on the screen itself. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can make this work. Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. Ready? Is it gonna work now? Is it gonna? It's working! Yes! I have set up a face cam. So that's the surprise. So I bought this face cam when I got like everything I needed for the console like 2 years ago, and I've never bothered to use it or set it up. But the other day I was like, why don't I try to find it? And after a few minutes, I was like, I'm not gonna find it. And as soon as I think that, I look down and there it is. I was able to set it up pretty easily. So that's a surprise. All right, let's get Siri to pick our user now. I figured it'd be fun. You guys get to see my live reaction during the game. Siri, how you doing?
Hey, I can't complain. Thanks for asking.
Okay, cool. Siri, give me a number between 22 and 23.
It is 22.
It's 22 because it's OFL Bowl 22. Siri knows ball. The away team is the Bengals. The game is in Dallas, which, I mean, come on, advantage much. Let's get controller number 2 working. The anti-Rizzler. What? What is bro cooking? Normal whites. Can I make the old white look good against normal whites? Is there enough of a difference? I mean, white against white just seems kind of stupid. I know the white jerseys have been working, and maybe it's not the smartest idea to change it. Do they have orange pants in here by chance? That'd be nice if they did. I don't think they do. No. Okay. What about all black? We're going to go all black. We're going to change it up. Echo. Oh, boy. There we go. Can I, like, center myself? Does that look better? It's kind of hard to center myself because there's not really room for me to go. All right, here we go. OFL Bowl 22, the matchup we've all been waiting for. There's Matt Corral, my quarterback. He's going to look to destroy all the haters because I know there's a lot of people who don't want to see him succeed. He's facing off against Joe Burrow, leading the way for the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, there's some historical significance with this matchup. I'm pretty sure we're the only two coaches who have been here since day one. I could be wrong, but I think we're the only two left. And we've never played against each other in a championship because, of course, Nick has never made a championship. I have not beaten him since OFL 20. I beat him a lot in OFL 20, but I have not beat him since. He beat me the one game we played in 21. He beat me the one game we played in 22. And he beat me the one game we played this year. So we're going to look to change it. Who's starting with the ball? I think we are. Yeah, okay. That's not ideal. I just joined and the only person with a more majestic mane than me is on the screen. That must be hard to beat. Wait, who got hurt? I wasn't even looking at the screen. We're 3 seconds into the game. I think one of our guys was already hurt. Awesome. Oh, it's Julian Okwara. He did have a sack last week. I don't know why he was in the game last week, but he had a sack. Didn't you guys face off 3 times in the OFL Bowl? He has never made it to the OFL Bowl. I played against the Patriots 3 times, and that was Alpo's team. Corral's going to say F it, launch a bomb on the first play of the game, and it's incomplete. I like the aggressiveness, though, to start off. I like it. Don't be afraid to get bold. Second down, breaking the tackle. Good play after the catch by Mixon. So now it is a 3rd and 7. I kept my 2 centers at offensive tackle. The 2 guys I'm most worried about are Watt and Highsmith. So I just want to make Corral's life as easy as possible. Good play. A first down over to Big T. That's not T. Higgins. T. Higgins is 85. I think that's Raheem Axon, the rookie, out of Liberty. Can both teams lose? I don't think so. Okay, good run. Try to set the tone on the ground. We know Dallas is going to run it well, obviously. Nick Chubb is pretty good, in case you were not aware. Okay, another good run for a first down. Good stuff. We're moving the ball well. Sources say Joe Mixon got arrested before the game. Well, clearly he was cleared. Because he's looking pretty good so far. If our running backs play evenly, I think we will probably win this game. And we know Joe Mixon has the capability to be really good. And so far, he's been fantastic early on this drive. He has had some questionable performances in watch games this year, so I feel like he's kind of our X factor in the sense that if he plays well and Corral has another really good game, and obviously he's been awesome through the entire playoffs, then it's going to be hard to stop us on offense. And the reason why we lost the first time this year against Dallas was the offense. We had a hard time moving the ball down the field after the first drive of the game, so I don't want to get too excited if we score a touchdown, and running screens will not help our case. TJ Watt is hurt! Oh! Interesting. I wonder what his deal is. Okay. I'm totally saddened by that injury. Corral is still sacked, though, by the big fella, Jordan Davis, who had the big tackle for loss on the 2-point try to end the game last week. Are we going to kick? We are. This is from 55. I mean, you're not going to go for it here. I guess this is the right call. It looks good. I think he missed it. He missed it. It was all because of that sack. The sack killed everything. I think it had the distance. Yeah, it was to the left. Octavius Gamivius, the Oregon Duck legend, misses the kick. Okay, so we do not score on our first drive. The offense did look pretty good, but we don't score. And why does Nick Chubb have so much room? Okay, and that's not ideal. They're already basically in field goal range, and we know as of last week, Chris Boswell has a boot. Pitch to Chubb on the outside. Doesn't get much. There we go. Second down. Burrow's first throw of the game is a first down, and Jamal Adams is hurt. Fan-flippin-tastic. Not ideal. But the Cowboys are moving it pretty well. They have it at the 24. There's Chubb. Doesn't get much. If we can stop them to a field goal here, I'll be good. No touchdowns. Don't let them start the game with 7. I don't think Godwin got it. Nope. 3rd and inches. I would expect a run here. It's more like 3rd and 1. I don't know how that's inches. That's at least 2 feet. Hand off to Chubb, and he will get it. Okay, so they now have it at the 11. They're getting close. What is this turf? It's like the real Super Bowl turf. If the turf makes us lose this game, I swear. Chubb loses about 4. There we go. Josh Allen, the new superstar development player, brings him down. Chubb, I think, has negative 1 yards since his first big carry. So that's good. It's a good old jet sweep. And Curtis Samuel loses 5. Josh Allen again. Okay, I don't care if they get it to the 3. Just do not let them get a first down or a touchdown. Certainly not a touchdown. Short throw, caught. Okay, good. I'll take it. That's up by Trent McDuffie. So Dallas is going to have to kick. Okay, I'll take it. And so the Cowboys will be the first ones to score here in OFL Bowl 22 as they lead at 3-0. The offense looked good for both teams on their opening drives. So let's see how we can respond here. We ran the ball well. The passing game was going well until the sack, which killed everything. But since Dallas starts with the ball, we really can't afford to take a big deficit. So let's see what Corral can do on drive number 2. Okay, throw it away. Good. He was about to get sacked. I don't see TJ Watt. Oh, now I do. He's in the game. Darn it. So it looks like he'll be fine. That's not what I was hoping for. Good run by Mixon. Okay. 3rd and 7. I do not want to punt here. Gotta get something going here, fellas. That is not getting something going. Corral throws it away, and it'll be a 3 and out. Not good. 6-3 was an amazing defensive standoff. It was actually horrible offensive football. So I don't know where you got that from. That game was terrible. At least the first half of the NFC Championship was like exciting defense. That was just bad. As there's Nick Chubb to the 45. What's good, IT? Welcome in. Matt Corral was playing worse than Stetson Bennett. I'm not worried about Corral yet. First quarter doesn't go great. We're down 3-0. Dallas has the ball. It could have gone worse, but we really lost momentum with the Jordan Davis sack. That kind of felt like the turning point. So we've got to get our own defensive turning point here. Okay, good defense. Broken up by McDuffie. He's had a few nice plays. Awards at half. Yes, we are doing awards at halftime. Okay, good. 3rd and 6. Neither quarterback has been very aggressive going downfield. Corral took the shot on the first play, but then ever since then. That ball is caught inbounds to the 29 by Curtis Samuel. Not ideal to leave him completely wide open. There was like nobody in the area, too. If only he got there quicker, he could have made a play on the ball. Second and 6. If we can stop them to another field goal, that'd be cool. I would love to not be down by 2 scores. Even though the offense does look a little shaky. Okay, we're going to stop them. Good tackle. 25. Is that Trayvon Merrick? Another new superstar development? The Cowboys have been 2-scoring drives, but only field goals. So it's still only a 1-possession game. New to games was the Joe Burrow account. Wasn't that like a foregone conclusion? Didn't we already know that? Which team should I book a parade for? The Cowboys are winning. The Cowboys had a better record than us, and they beat us earlier in the season. I think you should book it for them. It's following the ChatGPT script. Maybe ChatGPT never lies. Actually, it does. Have you seen their like college basketball player rankings? Those stink. All right, offense, drive number 3. So far, we've got a big 0 on the scoreboard. Final score, 15-12, all field goals. I swear if that happens. I would rather lose by 30 than lose by 3 with only field goals. Need to say something out of the passing game. We are not getting many big plays in the pass. Okay, I mean, we got yards. 3rd and 3. I wouldn't hate a run here. I trust Joe Mixon to get 3 yards. Okay, we're going to throw it. Corral's under pressure from Watt. And it is intercepted by Eric Kendricks. It's just like the last time we played them. Whenever TJ Watt sends pressure, something good happens for the defense, and that is exactly what happens. I think Corral's only interception in the playoffs was like early in the game against New England in the wild card. Ever since then, he has not turned the ball over. Well, until now. Not good. This could get ugly if we don't respond. Okay, they get about 8. Another first down. They're moving it. The ChatGPT script is dead. Yeah, it's dead because we would be winning by now, probably. Now from the 15. It's intercepted! Yes! Derwin James. There's a reason why I traded a high draft pick for him. Yes! That's huge. That is so big. So they trade off turnovers, just like in the NFC Championship game. That's gigantic. We have to capitalize. We have to. Why don't you just play with the Bengals? Nick can't stop you. What if I did that and we ended up losing? That'd be like a little funny. Can we stop going short? The reason why we got the first down. It's fine. But the reason why our pass game was good against the Texans is because we were aggressive. We have not been aggressive today. We're playing scared. Okay, we're being aggressive. Downfield. Oh, nice hit. That was a semi-decent throw. I mean, it looked like it at first, but he kind of put a little too much on it. Maybe JMO shouldn't have tried to jump and catch it. He would have probably been able to catch it anyway. Mixon gets about 3, and now it is 3rd and 7. Tipped and incomplete. Jeez, this offense blows. This is not good. Our defense is keeping us in the game, but the offense has done nothing. The Matt Corral haters are winning. Their agendas against him, at least in this game, have come true. So the Cowboys get it back. Good hit. Neither quarterback has been very impressive. I mean, at least Joe Burrow's been, like, efficient. But neither QB's been very good. 2nd and 10. Send some pressure. Good. Not good. In order to send pressure, you got to make sure everyone's covered, though. Because otherwise, a guy like Burrow, who's smart and can throw the ball quickly, is going to throw the ball quickly. Derwin's in the zone. I would love nothing more than a Derwin James hit stick right about now. Oh, you got to catch that. That's right in your hands. That was our chance to give us good field position, which we have not had since the first drive. Okay, why is he so wide open? What were we trying to do there? No, boy, no. And now they have it at the 25. Okay, we're at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Not good. Not good at all. Cowboys lead 6-0. They're getting close to the red zone. They start with the ball in the second half. Not pretty. A turnover would be really nice right about now. Octi face cam. Yes, sir. Send pressure, please. Burrow deep. For the end zone, it's incomplete. I mean, a field goal's not the worst thing. Yeah, it's a 2-score game, but, like, at this point, I'll take that. Okay, and that's what we're going to get, unless Nick Chubb does to Nick Chubb, which he doesn't. Okay. So it's going to be 9-0, assuming they actually kick. Please be a fake. That'd be nice. Fakes don't work in this game, so please do that. Okay, so it's a 2-score game. It's 9-0. We have to score here or else we are in trouble with a capital T. Halftime coming quick. Say what now? That's what she said. Okay, offense, I'm going to need you to wake up. You've been playing like garbage today. So I'm going to need you to do something. We have 99 seconds and 2 timeouts. That's enough time to score. There's no excuse not to. Wow, when you actually go downfield, it works. Who would have known? And when you go short, you don't get much. Again, who would have known? Corral's going to heave one up. Down the field, it is incomplete. I thought he caught it. That would have been so big. I thought it was in, I think it was in his hands, but it was jarred out at the last second. All right, 3rd down and 6. Wide open is Brock Bowers. Good stuff. We have to score here. Even if it's just a field goal, please just score. A touchdown would be ideal, but a field goal makes it a 1-score game. So, if this Bengals team had OFL 22 Hector, they'd be up by like 10. OFL 22 Hector wouldn't have made it, though. Okay, incomplete. That could have been a lot worse. We're lucky that was not picked off. 46 seconds. Just try to be smart with the clock. Get rid of it quick. Good. You're under a lot of pressure, so. All right, now it's 3rd down. Another quick throw. Boink. Oop, did he catch it? He caught it! Wait, it's intercepted. I thought J-Mo caught it. I thought Jameson Williams caught it. He did not catch it. It was caught, but not by J-Mo. Was he in bounds? I don't think he was. I think he just got 1. Okay, they're not going to review it. We'll look at that play again. From that angle, it looked like he got 1. Jeez, this is not good. Okay, let's see that play again. Let's see what happened. Okay, catches it here. Hold on. He has possession now. 1, right is down. Left foot never hits the ground. That should be an incompletion. I don't think the left foot ever hit the ground. You would have thought that they would have helped me in that situation and not Nick. But he got 1 in. That should not have counted. Nick Nurse to the Sixers. Is that like legit? If so, that's interesting. Should have challenged it. We can't challenge it because there's no time left. Once there's under 2 minutes, only the booth can review it, and the booth didn't review it. First half in the books, that sucked. The Cowboys lead 9-0, and we'll start with the ball in the second half. So before we get to the second half, let's go through awards. I'm going to try to go through this quickly because I don't think I can wait much longer. This is no bueno. All right, let's pull up the Google form. Okay, here it is. Alrighty, we'll start off with the MVP. We'll start off with a bang. We had 3 first-place vote getters. Dak Prescott, Trevor Lawrence, and Rashawn Gary all received first-place votes, but ultimately, Rashawn Gary, with 32 sacks, is the first defensive player in OFL history to win regular season MVP. In second place, we have Trevor Lawrence, and in third place, we have Dak Prescott. All right, next up is the Offensive Player of the Year. In first place, we have Josh Jacobs of the Cougars. In second, we have Stephon Diggs of the Chargers. And then in third, narrowly, we have Derrick Henry edging out Jonathan Taylor. Defensive Player of the Year, pretty straightforward. Rashawn Gary won with 28 out of 30 first-place votes. Von Miller got second place, and Myles Garrett got third. As for the Rookie of the Year, Caleb Williams of the Lions takes first, while Troy Franklin with the Chargers gets second. For Defensive Rookie of the Year, Zion Tapua-Thetui, the pass rusher from the Raiders, got first place, and then linebacker Mike Oxmall of the Dreadnoughts got second. Coach of the Year with a staggering 70% of the first place vote, SGYT wins the Coach of the Year. In second place, we have Nick, and in third place, we have Todd. As for the Meme of the Year, by just one vote, it was down to Rashawn Gary getting 9 sacks in Week 18. That got second place. But our ultimate winner with 33% of the first place vote, Cocky Butt Cannon going into Wikipedia on draft night while the draft was going on. So those are your awards. And now into the second half. I am terrified. I mean, what's the worst that can happen at this point? We're already playing bad. Can it get worse? The team is playing poorly, and Matt Corral is playing awful, even though one of the interceptions should not have counted. That does not excuse the fact that he has been terrible. Got to get a stop here. We cannot let them score. A turnover would be very nice. Why wasn't I in the Coach of the Year race? Because the Coach of the Year race is mainly for teams who have had big off seasons and have completely transformed their teams. You were good last year and you were good this year. You didn't really improve, mainly because there's not much to improve upon, which isn't a bad thing. 3rd and 10, please get the stop. They're not even trying to run the ball. That feels so odd. Jeez, nope. Got him on the first 2 plays. Matt Corral being Matt Corral has played well the entire playoffs. So that's not true. Matt Corral is only bad against Dallas, I think. Oh, fumble! That was a hit stick. That's a fumble. Derwin James, I think, makes another play. And Greg Dulcich is hurt. That was Derwin James. He's been the only guy who's shown up today. He's been electric. That was a hit stick. They're not reviewing that. That could change the entire outcome of the game if we capitalize. Thank you, Derwin. Gotta score here. What's the biggest blowout in the OFL Bowl? That is a good question. Off the top of my head, I don't really know. We've had a lot of close games. Good stuff, Joe. Derwin James is literally putting the team on his back. I mean, the defense as a whole has been good, but Derwin James in particular is keeping his in it. And he's been quiet in watch games ever since I traded for him, but I guess he decided, don't get sacked. Brother. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a fumble, all right. I'll pull up the clip. Hold on.
Matchup with Ohio State has paid off. 3rd and 5. Stroud in trouble. And Stroud is sacked again.
Fumble! Oh, damn it. That got me excited. I mean, he lost 5, so I'll take it. Can we, like, put Bo Nix into the game, please? Dallas challenges. Why? They picked up the fumble. So what? It's 2nd and 12 instead of 2nd and 15? Whoop-de-doo. Oh, that actually is not a fumble. Wow, congrats. You gained an extra 3 yards. Good for you. Why does your main channel mic sound different than the OFL one? It's the same microphone, but since I'm streaming it off the PlayStation, that's why. Because I don't talk like into the PlayStation for the regular videos. Oh, 2nd and 8. Wow, they got an extra 7 yards. Woohoo. Send pressure, please. Please. Boink. Ooh, I was worried Curtis Samuel was going to catch that. If anything, the defensive back should have made a play on the ball. And so now it is 3rd and 8. I think that was Derwin. He had the tackle until he didn't. Not good. There's still plenty of time, but this is agonizing. If I was allowed to put Kevin Shasha in instead of Aaron Rodgers, yeah, but you did that like in between weeks. This is in the middle of the game. But believe me, I am tempted. I feel like I have to roll with Corral. I mean, I can't do anything about it. I literally have to. But he's been our guy. I've been ride or die for him, so I don't really have a choice but to stick it out as I get another 1st down. And now they're in the red zone. And now they're getting closer. I mean, this team did nearly choke a 19-0 lead last week. So I suppose it is possible. This is your favorite game. This is my least favorite game. This stinks. Okay, good play. Are we going to stop them to another field goal? We've had no touchdowns today. Sim the last 2 minutes. Yeah, we're going to turn it into a simcast. Don't let them get it. Jeez. Chris Godwin. Oh, no, that's Mike Evans. Mike Evans wearing 14 instead of Chris Godwin confuses me. They should go for 2. They are. God damn it. Stop them, please. If we don't stop them, I don't see how we can come back. All right, good. Okay, 15-0. It's still a 2-score game. But now the offense really has to show up. Matt Corral has completely forgotten how to play football, and it is time for him to wake up. Nick owns Octi narrative still alive, I see. I did own him in OFL 20. I just want to throw that out there. Since then, I have not beat him, but I did own him back then. My prediction is coming true if we score 4 If we score 4 field goals, then there are some issues with this game. Can we stop going short? Like, we have, what, 12 minutes left? Time to pull out all the stops. Instead of throwing 3-yard passes. 3rd and 6. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, let's just not block him. Well, I mean, we have to punt it, right? Yeah. Who's supposed to block him? What play? I did not touch the playbook. We are using the Bucs playbook. The playbooks, the sliders, everything from last week is exactly the same. Dallas can basically ice the game if they score. We are not coming back down 3 scores. In order to come back down 3 scores, you have to score to begin with, which we have not done. But there's no way we're coming back down 3 possessions. So this is, I feel like, the game. Yeah, his defense in watched is pretty unbelievable. I mean, the Cowboys have not lost a watch game all season. So it's no wonder that come playoff time, they're succeeding. Another first down to the 27. And that clock is continuing to chip away under a minute. As a member of the AFC, I'm disappointed in our representation. You should be. This is a disaster. Look, the way I'm going to view it is that our team made the championship this year. So even if we didn't win it, it's still an accomplishment. This was still a very successful season. I shouldn't be talking like this in the 3rd quarter, but here we are. That could have been a pick 6. The Oilers would have won this. The Oilers would have maybe 3 points, which is better than us. But this Dallas team is an unstoppable machine. I don't think anyone's beating this team. You had the flukiest game of all time against the true best team. The best team in the AFC is the Bills. Or us. The Texans are right up there too. Good sack by Chase Young. I Chase Young kids. But the Bills won 16 games this year. I don't see how anyone else other than them is the best. If we had won this game, then it's probably us. But seeing this performance, I would say that honor is back to the Bills. So Dallas will make it a 3-score game, even though they only get the field goal. It's still a successful drive. And now the Bengals need an absolute miracle. It's possible the Cowboys nearly choked a 19-point lead in the 4th quarter last week. Now they're up by 18. All right, offense, this is it. Send the rest of the game. I want to. I really want to. But it's the OFL Bowl, and the rule is that there is no simcasting. But believe me, I want to for 2 reasons. 1, we can actually come back. And 2, I just don't want to watch this team. Because this is depressing. This is a slow, agonizing death. I don't think I can take this anymore. This is horrible. This hurts, man. This hurts. That's turnover number 4. And the Cowboys are going to get it back at the 39. Panay Sewell is hurt. Whoop-de-doo. Exit out and give the Nick the force win. We're not going to do that. We're not going to simcast. We're going to watch the game in its entirety. I might need to get a bucket in a second because there might be puke in here. Do I want DJ? Put it this way. Matt Corral has played like utter garbage the entire game. But I am still rolling with him because he has been so good. He was phenomenal in the playoffs. The Matt Corral is a fraud thing. It doesn't really make sense because he had 3 really good playoff games. Yes, today he was not just bad, but he had maybe the worst quarterback performance I have ever seen in OFL 23. But he is still my quarterback, although I will take DJ as a backup. So, sure. We are just watching a train wreck right now. I know. I thought you guys would enjoy seeing me watch the train wreck. You're not going to hear... I'm not going to hear the end of it if we lose. I don't even care that we're getting shut out at this point. It's just that we're losing. We could lose by 1 or we could lose by 100, and it's the same thing. Nick Chubb is in the zone, and is he in? Nope. Do I want Stetson Bennett? No, I don't want Stetson Bennett. The one quarterback who might play worse than Corral in this game would be Stetson Bennett. Fumble, boink, badoink. I don't know if that's actually going to be a fumble, but that was one weird play. Derwin James again recovers it. Was that a hit stick? I would rather be down by 18 than 25. I can't tell. Is he down? Oh, yeah, he is. They're going to review it. He was trying to reach over. I guess he probably didn't. I don't know if he's down. I honestly don't really think he is. It seems like he's like down, but like his knee. Oh, right there. No, he is down. His butt was on the ground and he still had the ball. Okay, so that's clear as day. Not a fumble. Yeah, we only got screwed by the one call on the Greg Newsome interception, which was a terrible call. But even so, like, if they made the right call there, that's not going to change the outcome of the game. We still would have lost. Okay, we stop them again. I assume they're going to kick? Yeah. Okay, so they'll be up by 21. This was supposed to be one of the best OFL Bowls ever. Yes, it was, and it has not lived up to the hype. Because one team did not show up. I mean, our defense hasn't been horrible. I wouldn't say our defense has been, like, great, but it's not the reason why we lost. I mean, I re-signed everybody but Joe Mixon, and I'm going to re-sign or tag him, so we are going to run it back. Regardless of how this game has gone, and clearly it has not gone well. 21-0 comeback. Our offense hasn't shown anything to suggest we can do that, though. I'll be fine if we just score 1 point. That's not possible. I'll be fine if we just have one scoring drive. That was Corral's like first good throw of the entire game. And the receiver had like 3 hands on it, and he didn't catch it. Corral fakes the sack. Okay, there's a good play. I mean, it's kind of too late, but it's something. Mixon hasn't been that bad. I mean, he's been fine. I don't think he's the reason why we're losing. It's just that we haven't, like, tried to establish the run since the first drive when we ran it well. Okay, now we're moving the ball down the field. Why couldn't we have done this 3 quarters ago? That would have been kind of nice. Can we, like, not throw short passes, please? The only way we can possibly come back would be by not throwing, like, short rinky-dink passes in the middle of the field. Are you going to do anything? Okay, he's going to launch it for the end zone. That's going to be an illegal touching. That's going to come back. We finally score, but it's going to be all for naught. As T. Higgins pulls the old Karl Malone. This is painful. This is just painful. He had 20 seconds to throw the ball. And he made a good play, to his credit. Yeah, that's the only fitting way that this game can end. A 5th turnover if it stands, and it'll go for a scoop and score by Kaiser White. He's down. That's not a fumble. He's down. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Again, that call is not going to change the outcome of the game. But come on. It's not even going to let me see it. Of course it's not. This is absurd. You guys saw that, right? He was so down. So Corrales turned it over 5 times, but 2 of those turnovers were horrible calls. And again, I don't want to take anything away from Dallas because they would have still won this game comfortably. But still, this is getting ridiculous. That's actually kind of a good throw. Nice. Are you sure Madden actually likes you? I don't know anymore. I don't. Because this is disgusting. Oh, I thought that said fumble again. I'm programmed to expect a turnover. Again, he has so much time to throw it, and he doesn't throw it. Down to a minute 20. I was expecting that to be picked off. Is this Nick's first ring? Yes, it is, assuming they hold on, which I think they will. He's never made it to an OFL Bowl. This is his first appearance, let alone his first ring. Corral goes deep, and it is caught out of bounds. And now it is 4th and 21. And it is incomplete. And the game is now definitely over. This should make up for everything that has ever happened to him. Because this is obviously a really good feeling. I am very envious. And I mean, his team deserves it. The Cowboys have been fantastic all year. They've won every watch game they've played in. And today it's not even a question who deserves to win. This was completely one-sided. Even though we got 2 very bad calls against us, those calls do not change the outcome of this game. We flat out sucked. So it does sting, but I'm still going to ride or die with this team as the seconds tick down on the clock. And it is over. The Dallas Cowboys have won OFL Bowl 22 as they defeat the Bengals 28-0. How about them Cowboys? Congratulations to Coach Nick. He finally wins a championship after all that he's gone through since OFL 19, since day one. He's been here since the very start. EA has kicked him. EA has punched him. EA has done everything imaginable to him. But he's kept on pushing, and he has finally won that championship, and he did it over me. Who's going to win MVP? It's probably going to be Greg Newsome, because I think he had 2 interceptions. Greg Newsome is still mad at me for trading him last year. That has to be it. Joe Burrow holds up the trophy. Joe Burrow was not that good in the playoffs, ironically enough. I mean, he wasn't bad today, but I mean, he's not the reason why they won. But he did enough to where they didn't lose. And I can't say that about the other quarterback. The defense is why they won today. But before we look at the stats, I have to see that fumble. Okay, we will be able to see it. Oh, that is a fumble. Okay. They got it right. So, Corral turned it over 5 times. 1 of them was a bad call, not 2. Okay. Looking at the numbers, Joe Burrow was solid. I mean, he wasn't bad. Again, he didn't do enough for his team to lose. This goofball, on the other hand, I can't say the same. I am prepared for everybody to dunk on him. And based on his performance today, I guess you have every right to. Because he was terrible. He fumbled it twice. I don't know why it says 1. He fumbled it twice. Even though 1 of the turnovers shouldn't have counted, he still had 4 that did. And obviously the Dallas defense was fantastic from start to finish. They were phenomenal in this game. Their pass rush did not let up. Their coverage was outstanding. The run defense was pretty good. Yeah, I think Greg Newsome's your OFL Bowl MVP. It's got to be him. I don't think it should be anybody on the offense. Well, the dream is now over. So, contract extended. Yippee. So we can sim a week. We can look at like regression and retirements and stuff, I think. And then that'll do it. And we can see who won the MVP, too, of course. Again, I think it should and will be Mr. Greg Newsome. Kaiser White? Why? He had the scoop and score at the end of the game, but did he do, like, anything else? Huh? That seems dumb. Where is Mr. White? 7 tackles, 1 for a loss, and a scoop and score. It should have been Greg Newsome, but oh well. Regardless, a Dallas defensive player deservedly wins the MVP because their defense was phenomenal. Do they have regression up? Let me see. I don't have many old players to check because my players aren't very old. Maybe I shouldn't have checked the punter. Okay, so regression has happened. There was a screen in old Maddens where you could see it. I don't know if there is one now, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know where it would be. Here are your players. Who are they going to give it to on our offense? Probably Mixon. Oh, J-Mo. Okay. Chubb, Newsome. What? Then why is Kaiser White the MVP? And then Derwin, obviously. So I guess I'll sim again. Do I get to see retirements now or before free agency? I assume it would be now, right? It should be now. Okay, here we go. And am I not going to be able to see regression? That's annoying. Yeah, they used to have a screen for that, but now they don't. Wait, where are retirements? Oh, it's right there. I'm blind. Never mind. Fletcher Cox, Trent Williams, Khalil Mack, Matthew Stafford, Julio, Tannehill, Aaron Rodgers, and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's a surprise. But Aaron Rodgers is done. Kevin and I both kind of suspected this because he did not show up in the re-signings, and we only signed him to a 1-year deal. So that's not a major surprise. And that's about it. Nick Foles. All right. So I think that just about covers it. Thank you all for a great season. I don't know if I would say the championship was so great, but everything else was pretty great. So we'll be starting up the offseason within the next couple of days. The next stage of re-signings will be open pretty soon. Then we'll eventually get to free agency and the draft. I don't know when exactly the draft is going to be quite yet. So we are going to have to figure that out based on how the rest of the offseason goes and when I get Boomy's draft class, which hopefully will be pretty soon. So, yeah, hope everybody enjoyed. I know I didn't, but I hope everyone else did. I hope everybody liked the face cam surprise as well. So, yeah, see ya. I'm going to go drink some